Hello, my absolutely beautiful Leo friends, and welcome to your horoscope for June of 2023, where Leo, this month, what a delicious combination of energies. Mars has been rolling through your sign, so my goodness, isn't this good for getting things done? And really, the rest of the month and the rest of the year depends a lot on how you are using your action and your energy right now with Mars in that vibration. But also, there's a delicious bag of magnetism coming for you as well, with Venus moving into your sign. Let's support that with later in the month, we get a new moon happening in your social sector, in that 11th house, in Gemini. So there is a lot of talking, moving, grooving that is absolutely available for you this month. Cannot wait. So let's talk about it. Right at the beginning of the month, on the 1st, we see Jupiter coming together with the North Node. Now, Leo, I want you to get calibrated to this energy because this is in your career house or the 10th house, soul level calling, what we call you in public, your title, okay? On this day, what it is, it's a destiny meetup. So a person, place, or thing that is significant in helping you make a big decision, expand your journey, expand your title, take you to the next place, shows up. And I just want to encourage you today to say yes. Say yes to what's showing up, because this is Jupiter and that North Node pulling you, literally expanding you in the direction that you're trying to go. When we get to the 3rd, we've got a full moon happening at 13 degrees of Sagittarius. Now, this full moon is lighting up your 5th house space, Leo. So this is about children, play, romance, passion, beginnings of things, conception. Maybe you're starting a new hobby. Maybe there's a new romance on the horizon for you. Whatever it is, the full moon is asking you to end something, acknowledge something, or to make an adjustment, okay? But you're doing it under all the light in the sky. Now, in the energy of Sagittarius, it's kind of this question of what's been missing in my life that I'm ready to go on the great journey and learn new truths about? What am I willing to adjust my perspective on to explore new truths? Whatever that comes out to be for you, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always curious about the journeys that you're finding yourself going on. Now, when we get to the 5th, we see Venus move into your sign. Venus in the energy of Leo. We're also going to do the Leo retrograde happening here, the Venus retrograde. And make sure you check out the video I did with Nicolas Polomonakos from Sparkles of Gold Astrology, where we talk about the Venus in Leo retrograde, which we're really going to start working on all the way from the 5th until October of 2023. So we have got some investment in this energy. But as Venus moves here into your sign, it pulls a magnetism to you. It's great. You are magnetic. What you want can more easily come to you. Literally, to the outside world, you're like, wow, she's kind of shiny, or he's kind of shiny. There's a sparkle and a magnetism to you. So take advantage of it. Now, sometimes what happens as well is this is your annual kind of brush up, you know, and you're like, I need to get a new look. I want a new outfit. I want to change my external space, and I just want to pretty it up and make it feel more balanced, make it feel more beautiful. So whatever it is, and whatever you're getting involved in, this beautiful diplomatic Venus energy will absolutely be helpful to you. When we get to the 11th, we've got Pluto, who's already retrograde in the energy of Aquarius, backing up into that energy of Capricorn. So now we've seen this dance for you, you know, going to this 6th house dynamic, 7th house dynamic, okay? So as we see this backup energy come, and we've got Pluto back in the energy of Capricorn, now we're looking at what did you learn since 2008? Especially in terms of your daily routine, your health, your wellness, how you function, independent contracts that you've been working on, being of service to other people. You know, what relationships, Leo, have shed in your life in this last year particularly that have made space for you to have a different daily routine? Did you have a pet die? Did a parent die? Did a child go off to college? What has changed in your daily routine that has given you some space to create a whole new empowered story here? I'm looking forward. Tell me in the comment section down below, okay? When we are also later in the day on the 11th, we're going to see Mercury move into the energy of Gemini. This is domicile. So Mercury is perfectly comfortable here, working in full power, not in retrograde in any way, shape, or form. So just fully being over here to your benefit. Now, as Mercury's traveling through this Gemini energy, it lights up your 11th house space. So social. Think this is my social sector. This is friends. This is organizations, social media, social places, social groups. And now you've got the ability to make decisions and know that you're pretty spot on. Have conversations. Invite people into your network. Be invited into another network in some way, shape, or form. If you wanted to launch something or you wanted to sign a big contract, this is actually really good energy to be able to do that, okay? Now, when we get to the 17th, we're going to welcome Saturn into its annual retrograde in the energy of Pisces. Now, as Saturn is retrograding here through Pisces, one of the things to kind of keep in mind is to go back to March of 2023, because Saturn will take its retrograde from 7 degrees of Pisces to 0. And we saw Saturn move into Pisces at 0 degrees in March. So between March and now, let me ask you, what are the things that have been changing for you in your 8th house? Now, this is intimacy and assets, okay? Intimacy, you see into me, sex, trauma, healing, astrology, romance, joint finances, things like that. These really intimate connections, right? And finance, my partner's money, collaboration, debt, taxes, insurance, maybe things like that. Are you combining insurance with someone and you really took a jump on that as it happened in this March time frame? Whatever it is, at this particular time between 0 and 7 degrees of Saturn in Pisces, it's time to be about it. And you're getting to go over a little review of that so that you can put some structure around what you're actually trying to crystallize into your life, okay? On the 18th, we've got this gorgeous new moon happening in the energy of Gemini. So it's your opportunity to plant your seeds of intention. What would you like to bring, Leo, to your social life, to your social sector? You know, what groups or networks or causes or friendships would you like to have in your life? Are you having a fiesta of some variety? And so this is bringing the social aspect for you. Whether you are stepping into your, summer or you're stepping into your winter, there are still festivals to be had. So is this a time where you're celebrating something, you're feeling the love, you're on social media, you're sharing information, whatever it is and whatever you would like? Plant your seeds of intention at this particular new moon to help smooth that journey along, okay? On the 19th, we're going to see Jupiter come into a sextile with Saturn. And I do think that this is an awesome aspect to just kind of take note of and be mindful. Because as Jupiter and Saturn sextile each other here, and just a day later, we actually see the sun move into the energy of Cancer. One of the things that happens in this sextile is, first of all, it's an earth-water sextile. So it means that there is an opportunity standing right in front of you to move towards something that is a part of the destiny plan. It's been here at the beginning of the month. Something showed up and was likely pulling you in that direction in the first place. And now you've got an opportunity to not only have it come with ease, but you're taking action on it that is really intelligent and really going to help you on the journey. And like I said, just a couple days later on the 21st, we welcome the sun into Cancer. We welcome a new season in. By welcoming the sun into Cancer, though, what we light up is this 12th house space for you. So as we're traveling here, you're going to start to have some of the slowdown, okay? And it's not that, stop and hold everything kind of energy. It's not a retrograde. It's simply, where do you need to rest? Where do you need to rejuvenate? Where are you working on something behind the scenes? This is the annual rest period before your birthday time, before it's time to be launching things out, launching this new title out onto the stage, launching a new direction or a new project out. So remember, you've got 4 weeks while the sun travels through the energy of Cancer to rest, take care of your spirit, check in with your dreams, do that retreat, whatever it is that brings a restorative piece to your body and into your life. This is also really great for my students or people doing things behind the scenes, okay? And you just take that to mean whatever you want to, because truly, we're humans, right? Maybe you're doing research. Maybe you're working on a cold case file. Maybe you do the kind of work where you know, we don't know that you're there, but you were there, right? We've got a lot of variety of things that can happen. Maybe you were involved in something shady and behind the scenes, and now you're getting an opportunity to undo that. Maybe you're treating something that is an illness that you can't see, but it is there, but we don't know that it's there until it actualizes outside of the body. Whatever it is, the 12th house season is built to last and built to help you find new security and to absolutely use that Cancerian energy to nurture yourself, okay? On the 26th, we're going to see Mercury now move into the energy of Cancer as well. Mercury whipped and zipped through Gemini. It was very fast, so whatever you needed to get done, I hope you got it done. But now Mercury also moves into this Cancerian energy, so again, helping the mind and the body get together on the same page. Now, as we're going to close out June, Leo, we're going to see Neptune stepping into its retrograde. And Neptune's retrograde is going to really, we're going to see the full tour of it all the way until December, but then the post-retrograde shadow time doesn't end until March of 2024. Neptune tends to be a little bit more below the level of consciousness, so I think it's easier to watch what's unfolding for you here as we come to December. And what Neptune's retrograde here is really about for you in this Pisces energy, in this 8th house, is about where have you had these ideals of things, or these ideas, or these beliefs, or these really old trauma signatures, and you're starting to see that they don't serve you and they don't work in your life and your world anymore. So now this is this place where you become convinced that it's like, hey, I've had this vision in my head, and it doesn't, when the rubber meets the road in reality, it doesn't actually work anymore. So Neptune gives us, 4 or 5 months a year to be able to bring ourselves to a conscious reality check inside of our realities, instead of just what's living in our head, but what's actually coming out of our body and our actions as well. So it can be a wonderfully, wonderfully healing transit. All right, my beautiful Leo friends, I hope you have a fantastic month. Whatever's coming up for you, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I love you a ton, and I will see you next month. Bye, Leo.